So we got our hole dug just deep enough to put the trap in. These have been pre-waxed, so we don't have to worry about them freezing up if it gets cold. All right. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm just setting it to where the lip of the pan there is just barely on that metal piece, so that way whenever a raccoon or whatnot walks across here, he's gonna get it. Okay. And what I've done is all the dirt that I dug out of the hole, I've put in this grate here. Now I'm just gonna grate it over that to cover up the trap. Chain. All right. So you shouldn't see any part of the trap sticking up out of the ground at all. We got a little bit of a chain coming up over here, so we just cover that with dirt. There we are. All right, now to bait. Your pinky, at least that's what I do. So about where your pan is, that's where you're gonna put your hole for your bait. And I put it in at an angle. Nice little hole. There we are. All right. And what I'm using is some Frisky salmon dinner. Raccoons seem to like this salmon dinner stuff. So there we are. Just cut you off about a quarter of it. You don't need a lot, just enough that's gonna have some scent. That's gonna draw critters into the area. And just punch it down to the bottom of that hole. They will smell it. They will get into it. All right. And now we just cover it up with some, ooh, not sticks, some leaves, just to kind of make it look. There we are. And then to make sure that they get in your trap, take you some sticks and make you a V wedge with your trap in the middle of it, with your hole at the top, your bait hole, so that way they'll have to walk right into your trap to get at the bait. So we're gonna set this and we'll come back here in the morning and we'll see if we got anything. Hey guys, Rob here. So yesterday we showed you how to set traps. Today we're gonna go check those traps. Woke up this morning and a front had come through. It's rainy today. It's a little bit cooler than it was yesterday. So hopefully we got some critters moving before this front came in. So let's go find out. All right, so here's the first setup we did. Okay. Oh, looks like something tripped this trap. All right. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. All right, so we got that trap reset and rebaited out, so hopefully we can get something later on. So this is a spot where we've already taken several coons and a couple possums, so the fact that they're still hitting at this bait is a good sign that this is a good area. So let's see what else we got on the traps. Just checked one of my Yodi traps set up on the edge of a field here. I've seen several Yodis come through here. And nothing. 0 for 3. But it's a fun day to be out in the woods, because with it raining, I could sneak up on critters. Sorry, while I was videotaping that last one, talking about sneaking up on critters, I come upon a big old huge red squirrel. And I'm a fan of squirrel, so I took the shot and I got me a squirrel for lunch. So all in all, it's a good day. Anytime you can be out in the woods, anytime you can be doing what you love, anytime you're capable physically to do what you love is a good day. So let's go pick up the squirrel, put him in the backpack, and finish checking traps. All right. Little squirrel there. Let's see. All right, so got me a nice little red squirrel and made a heck of a shot on him. Nice little headshot. That's where you really want to hit them. They're so small, if you shoot them anywhere else, you could ruin what meat they have, but this guy will cook up nicely. So, yeah. And oh, I hear more behind me. I may make this into a squirrel hunting video. So the rain's really started coming down again, but got me a little gray squirrel. Now I got one of each, so love it. I honestly can say I didn't expect them to be out as thick as they are in this rain. Normally when I've been hunting in the rain, I hardly ever see any squirrels, and when I went to go pick up this guy, I scared up 2 more that I didn't even see, that were probably within 30 feet of me. And so I just let those guys go so I could go find this guy first. And now back to checking traps. Looks like he's a possum. Yeah, got a possum on the fence line. So here's my den tree. There's raccoon feces all over. And we've got game cams around here. We've seen 3 or 4 raccoons going up in this tree, so we trapped it. And we got a possum. All right, so we had 2 den trees here, and this trap's been snapped, so good area, just, I don't know, got out somehow. All right, so we got the possum dispatched, the trap reset, the other den tree trap reset. So a lot of guys won't take a possum. They won't take the time and pelt out a possum. But I honestly like possum fur. I think it's really cool because when it's properly cleaned, you get that nice white under fur, and the dark tips, then you got the long white hairs. It's just a really cool looking fur. Yeah, it's not the softest fur ever, but I like to make, like, for my muzzleloader, I like to make pouches to keep my powder in. They look cool, especially if you can keep the whole face on there. It just makes a really cool looking bag. And the fur, like I said, I think it's pretty, but that'd be up to you guys. So I've got another trap here I'm going to check real quick, and hopefully we got something in it. All right, so that trap wasn't sprung, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I know this is an area where there's been a beaver, and I know there's a couple otters that frequent this creek. There is feces down here that's got fish scales in it, so I know that's otter feces. So just a matter of time. I found one of their slides, and I've got the area up at the top kind of trapped out, so hopefully we can get a hold of one of them or 2. So anyways, back to hiking through the wet forest. Day 2 checking traps. So looks like we got something. So let's walk up and see what we got. Looks like we got us a big old possum.